Let's look at the 5 talking points from this week in football. It's not often we see a real trashing in the Champions League. But that's exactly what Bayern Munich did to Tottenham on Tuesday. 7-2 was the result. Yeah, 7-2. It's hard to believe that last year's runners-up led at one point before conceding 5 in a spectacular second-half collapse. In their own shiny new stadium of all places. But at least that meant the fans' journey home wasn't too long. Hey, at the rate they were leaving the stadium, they might have caught the final whistle from the comfort of their own living rooms. But comfortable is about as far away from what Mauricio Pochettino is feeling right now, having watched his Tottenham team become the first to concede 7 goals at home in any competition in the club's 137-year history. They're calling it the lost rivalry. Because Arsenal versus Manchester United used to mean so much, but now so little, going off that display at Old Trafford on Monday.
It's another game that we 1-0 up here, we 1-0 up Southampton, we're 1-0 up Wolverhampton. We need to learn to win these games.
We were thinking it was a very good opportunity here to achieve the 3 points. But after the 90 minutes, I think is fair. That's a result for both.
Usually, you'd analyse a 1-1 draw as neither team deserving to lose. But this match was more a case of neither deserved to win.
We can talk about performances, but the results that matter.
Well, Ole, the result left United on just 9 points after 7 matches, their worst tally at this stage for 30 years. But this showed just how far away both are from leaders Liverpool and reigning champions Man City, and just how much work they have to do to catch up. And then there were 2. RB Leipzig finally lost a game in the Bundesliga, taken down by Schalke 3-1 no less, which left Bayern Munich, after a somewhat uneasy 3-2 win over bottom club Paderborn, as one of only 2 undefeated teams. Though with the other being Wolfsburg with 3 wins and 3 draws, they're hardly of any concern.
Results are most important. If you have results, the atmosphere at home is good. But I believe we have good characters in the team. They want to show their quality.
While he's not wrong, and results are king in this game, this season, we're seeing an edge in Bayern's game that we haven't really seen before under Niko Kovac. And while after 6 games the Bundesliga is tight, with a single point separating the top 6, having claimed top for the first time, it's hard to see Bayern relinquishing it anytime soon. Chelsea's results are finally matching their performances under Frank Lampard. As their 2-0 win over Brighton, courtesy of goals from Jorginho and Willian, was not only their first clean sheet of the season, but also their first win at home.
You know, this is football, this is Chelsea. We want to strive to be the best as we can be, and the home games have been frustrating so far for different reasons. And not that we've played terribly, it just hasn't happened for us. So today is a nice one.
Well, Frank, it was more than nice to be frank, considering it set a new Football League record of 9 successive wins against a single opponent. Though, if you add that little statistic into the equation, maybe Saturday's result isn't quite as good as first thought. Well, wasn't the Madrid derby a snooze fest? Yeah, that 7-3 in pre-season was clearly a freak result, considering what they did on Saturday, with both Real and Atleti failing to score at the Wanda Metropolitano.
We managed to keep a clean sheet again. Although maybe we were lacking something offensively. But we are working on that. We can improve offensively.
Offensive issues aren't something normally associated with Real, but until Eden Hazard proves himself as a Galactico, they look set to continue. It's almost by fluke that Real find themselves at the Liga summit, so it wouldn't surprise one bit should they fall sooner rather than later, especially with Barcelona moving up to fourth, having claimed back-to-back wins for the first time this season. And with Lionel Messi, you know, FIFA's the best men's player, ready to make a lasting return from injury, that Barca wagon looks set to roll. Coming up, while the axe swings throughout the Brasileirão, there's a number of guys in Europe feeling that life's a pitch.